Shabbat Shalom. That was a great Shabbat Shalom. Loved it. If heaven and earth could bear witness to this very movement, if these walls could talk, what would they say? How would we behave differently? In this week's Torah portion, Ha'azinu, Moses says, "Give ear, O heavens, let me speak. Let the earth hear the words I utter." Moses calls upon heaven and earth to serve as witnesses, retelling and evaluating all that has taken place as the Israelites journey from slavery to freedom. In our own lives, if these walls could talk, what would they say? We may think about this fairly often, actually, as we live in an age when so much is recorded by cameras, by data, by internet. The real question is, should a record of your life be played back, what would you want it to reveal? Yom Kippur is barely behind us. We spent an intense time turning our hearts toward tshuva, and hopefully we feel lighter, as if beginning anew. But it never takes long before we utter our first unkind words or do something we regret. It does not take much to fall back into old habits. How do we understand our tendency to fall into these missteps and habits? As Jews, we can turn to the very fact that we have Yom Kippur at all, a communal mechanism of repair, as proof that mistakes are expected of us. They are essential steps in our growth. And this work is not limited to one day a year. Opportunities for repentance are woven into our daily and nightly prayers. In the weekday Amidah, we say the words, "Forgive us, Adonai, for we have sinned. Pardon us, God, for we have transgressed. For you pardon and forgive. Blessed are you, Adonai, gracious one, who abundantly forgives." And in the traditional nightly Shema, we say, "God, I forgive anyone who angered or antagonized me or sinned against me, whether by accident or intentionally, whether by words or by deeds." Together, the Amidah and nightly Shema are just two examples of many that demonstrate the Jewish approach to confession and forgiveness as a regular practice. This is not just seasonal, not only for Yom Kippur. Rather, mechanisms for self-reflection, renewal, and growth are built into the everyday rhythm of prayer. The very words for sin offer insight into our tradition's understandings about rupture and repair. The Hebrew word avon comes from the etymological root twisting or straying, pesha from rebellion, and chet from missing the mark. So built right into each word's meaning is the possibility for return and repair. If we've twisted, we can untwist. If we've rebelled, we can turn back. If we've missed the mark, we can steady our aim and try again. Our sages teach, just as the sea is always open, the gates of repentance are never closed. Our tradition is not about achieving perfection, but everywhere in our texts, we are called to strive, to be better, and to make the world better. There is holiness in this striving. As Rabbi Nachman of Breslov taught, if you believe that you can destroy, believe also that you can repair. Or as another Hasidic teaching says, what is sin? Nothing more than a mistake. Like a child stumbling while learning to walk, God does not punish the stumbling, only says, "Get up, keep walking." This is the heart of tshuva. No matter how quickly we stumble after Yom Kippur, The way back is never closed. This Chag coming up, Sukkot, is also called Zman Simchatenu, the season of our joy. And maybe the sukkah itself teaches us a truth about joy. Joy is not found in being flawless, but in being open. May we strive to stay open to our strengths and our failings, and open to beginning again. Shabbat Shalom.